I am so serious when I tell you. When I seen this video, I already knew it was fixing to happen.
I have a lot of people have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
Yep, 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 yep. And there's the man, the myth, the legend. As soon as I seen that, I knew the other myth, the other man, the other legend. These guys are infamous, y'all. These guys are really infamous. And I mean that. I respect the president. I respect everything Diddy's accomplished, but some of the some of the crookedness, I don't really respect that. I don't really respect that. But I mean, like I said, bro's getting out. I'm calling it right now. I already called it. I called it back in the day, but I didn't make a video. So this is my video saying P. Diddy is getting out. Y'all need the proof? Breakfast Club done covered it. So let's get it.
So Diddy may be pardoned this week.
Yep.
This news comes from a high-ranking White House official. It's an alleged report. I reached out and didn't get.
Allegedly. I'm saying it right now. Allegedly. I'm saying it right now. Diddy's getting out. Trump's gonna let him out. He's not gonna sit behind bars. Everything's just been. I'm gonna just be honest. It's all been a show. I don't know anything major that has not been just a complete skit since before I was born, and I was born early 2000. I'm talking about the start of 2000, pretty much. So
any response, true or not true, on this. So I don't know,
About
where that leaves
50
us.
years
But
before
according
that,
to a
probably
high-ranking
longer
White
than
House
that.
official, they told TMZ that Trump is considering commuting Diddy's sentence as early as this week. Now, according to this source, Trump is going back and forth on this. And there are some White House staff that are saying, don't do it. Leave it alone. He wasn't supporting you. But the source made it clear Trump is going to do what he wants, so it can happen as early as this week.
And yes, Trump is going to do what he wants. And whenever you are like that, peanut butter and jelly with old peanut butter, I'm saying, and you the jelly to him. Trump's came out on several occasions saying that back in the day they were anytime there was a Diddy party, as LeBron James said, ain't no party like a Diddy party. Anytime there was a Diddy party, Trump done said he was the first one invited. Diddy loved him. Puff Daddy is what he calls him.
Now, y'all remember when there was, some of Diddy's attorneys that were doing interviews and saying that they were having conversations with Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came back out and said they weren't having the conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So this source is saying,
I think it's all because they got to let it play out in a certain way. Like, that's why there's so much stuff that happens and hits you right in the face and you can't deny it. And then there's some of the stuff like this that happens that they just try and keep under wraps. You get what I'm saying? I think it's kind of staged. They have all this crazy stuff happen that they throw in your face so you don't pay attention to the stuff going on behind the scenes.
that even when all that back and forth was happening, there were really conversations going on. And the day after Diddy was sentenced, the conversation started again. And that was the same week that Trump, remember that clip of him went viral when he said that Diddy just asked for a pardon?
Yeah.
So, all that is happening. So, Diddy has served, 13 months at this point. He was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months. But if this happens, none of that will matter. So we'll have to wait to see what happens.
And you're going to come home and be, you got to come home and be Trump's hoe now.
Oh, my God.
You gonna,
100%.
When they do that UFC fight on the...
Charlemagne, man. Charlemagne, chill out. Chill out, my boy. Chill out. All right, chill out.
White House lawn, you will be the performance. You will be the live entertainment. You will be shaking ass.
Yeah,
for MAGA.
He has to.
But how was this information getting leaked, right? When George Santos just got pardoned, nobody knew until it was done. I feel like they keep talking about it, and it allows people to shoot it down.
And it'll be a way to stop it before it happens.
I mean, to be honest with you, they probably might have been talking about George Santos getting a pardon. I mean, that's not my algorithm.
Yeah, mine either.
Diddy is our algorithm.
And to be honest with you, this is going to be a great PR thing for Trump. So how do things get leaked? They get leaked when people want you to know what might be happening. You know what I'm saying? Now, at the same time as this news came, like literally right before this news broke, there was a notice filed by Diddy's attorney, Alexandra Shapiro, who is in charge of his appeal. And
Diddy had like the top attorney for people caught up doing the most heinous things. And oh boy, I forgot old boy's name. Old boy said, after what I've seen, I'm not taking the case, bro. You got it. I'm out. I'm out. And just looking at that.
they basically just put the court on notice that in 4 to 6 weeks, they're going to be appealing the sentence. So either way, they're like, okay, from what we hear from this source, it's like either they're going to do what they're doing with Trump and he's going to come home, or they're going to try and appeal it to bring him home as well. And I did ask my source if Diddy is going to be involved in like figuring out what the angle of the appeal is and all the things, because he was super involved during the trial. And they said, of course he will be.
Yeah.
Of course, but he's in really great hands because she's one of.
I remember they had the jury sitting there and he was mean mugging them during the testimony. He would tell him yeah, he would tell him no. Yeah, he'd tell him yeah, he'd tell him no. And he'd stare at him. And you know he's doing that diddler, the fiddler move.
The best attorneys at this in the game. So
they need to do a reality show based on Trump's pardon process. I just want to know. I just want to know how he comes to the conclusions that this individual needs pardons. I just would love to see it.
It's probably like a board that he spins.
Hilarious.
And it just, tick, 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 tick.
Hilarious. I just want to see it.
Yeah.
I guess it is just the board he's spinning. Jizzy Max. She ain't make the cut. Or she's fixing to, I'm not sure. But Diddy's on there about 5 times. He's 50% chance it's gonna land on him. There's only 10 spots on the board. Diddy's on there 5 times. So pretty sure Trump's finna pull his ticket and let him come on out. This is some crazy stuff. Cause I'm just thinking. I mean, I know a lot of this is just propaganda, but whenever you have so many people coming out with testimonies, like first-hand testimonies of some of the stuff, and you hear some of the testimonies, and like, yeah, the most heinous of it wasn't confirmed in front of the judge. Like in court, they didn't talk about some of the most heinous of it, like the worst parts of it. But at the same time, for sure, there was enough in there to say, hey, he's definitely up to something. But no, they're like, nah, we could just drop all of it. I mean, he did look at us while they were giving testimony, so we shouldn't piss him off. Is that really how it works? Anyways, and the fact that Trump's just gonna let him off just goes to show what kind of system we're really in. That's not a compliment. I mean, I think the highest of America, I really do. I think that we have the best country in the world. It's just that I think we might have some of the highest corruption in the world. I don't like saying that. I mean, there's corruption everywhere. I get that, but some people deserve to be protected. And whenever you're protecting the people that hurt those people, you got to look at yourself at that point. But I could go on all night about this. It's just difficult saying stuff without saying too much and being direct without being, well, really being indirect while trying to be direct. But appreciate y'all tapping in. Y'all made it this long. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all being here. I love y'all. Praying for y'all always. Stay up, stay out the way. Peace.